What's up everybody, it's your boy MachoorTV. Today I've got a fun video for you. We're gonna finally do a Street Fighter 6 tier list. This tier list is different than the other people because we are actually going to include Rashid in this tier list. I have had some matches with Rashid or against Rashid. I've also tried the combos and everything. I've completed the trials and all that. I've played against Big Bird and Angry Bird, so I have, and other people also, so I have a rough idea about how to place Rashid in a tier list. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. So first thing first, we're gonna talk about Zangief. Zangief, I feel like level 1 is the worst level 1 in the game. Zangief level 1 is absolutely it's not working as intended. Cannot be like this. It has to be fixed. I think level 1 is really bad. He can't combo from level 3. Lariat doesn't hit cross-ups. Lariat range is trash. It's really bad. Like Lariat, he can, like in Street Fighter 5, Zangief would actually use Lariat to counter fireballs. Here he cannot do that. Long range in tools, they suck. They are DI vulnerable. Like the heavy punch, the charge heavy punch is actually like DI vulnerable. You don't have to think about it. It's so easy to punish it. Even the non-charged one is kind of DI vulnerable, so you have to do it in time. Good level 2. Level 2 is kind of good because it can combo off of it, but it's not even a true reversal. If he wakes up level 2 and you do like a light punch or something, you can still block after that. So it's kind of crazy. Level 3 damage is crazy, yeah, especially with CA. But Siberian Express can be highly interrupted. Like it can be interrupted very easily. I never get hit with Siberian Express. Like I barely ever get hit with Siberian Express. It is such a bad move in this game. As I said, charge heavy punch is easily DI punishable, and it's also very easily whiff punished. If he whiffs his heavy punch, you can really whiff punish him very easily. A lot of his stuff are actually very easily whiff punished. So, and he's difficult to get Oki with. So I feel like Zangief players, they have to be creative, very creative, to actually win a long set or like a first two or something like that. So for that reason, we are going to put him over here. Jamie struggles to get his drinks. If he gets his drinks though, he becomes very good. All right, I feel like drink number 2, like level 2 of drinks, it makes him actually beat the characters that he struggles against, which are fireball characters, like Guile or something. I'm not saying that he beats Guile if he gets level 2, but it makes the matchup easier. So he has to get his drinks to actually get the party going. All right, level 4 Jamie is absolutely insane. He's a completely different character than the normal level 0 Jamie. So he has a dive kick to beat characters that use normals as anti-airs, like for example JP or something. Level 2 is insane, one of the best level 2s in the game. It can basically if you have 2 bars, you can just spend them and not care about burnout. If you're in burnout, you can still get your all the benefits of having the meter back. It's kind of crazy, and you get also the benefit. You actually get a lot of meter when you do level 2, and on top of that you actually reach drink level 4. So it's really good. Level 2 of Jamie is really strong, and he has a good sweep, and that palm move where he does like this. The EX1 is such a degenerate move. It is such a degenerate move, and if you get hit with that, he gets to have 2 drinks while you're still on the ground, because it causes a hard knockdown. So it pushes you all the way to the end of the screen. So it's like it is so strong. That move is really good. And on top of that, yes, he does struggle to get his drinks, but if he gets a perfect parry, he can just hit you with a heavy kick, and then you'll be in a crumbling state, and then he can get 2 drinks in front of your face and still be safe. So technically speaking, if Jamie gets 2 perfect parries, he's already at level 4, and he's insane at that stage. So the problem is that the next round Jamie goes back to level 0. So that is why I feel like Jamie struggles a lot. It feels like his game plan is always trying to get the drinks, and he can either win by it or lose by it. Luke is basically the best well-rounded character in this game. He can zone, he can pressure you, he has amazing corner carry, level 1 beats fireballs, amazing target combo, you know, insane EX fireball. His EX fireball is like the best one in the game. Double EXTP, so if he wakes up EXTP, he can like continue it with another bar to spend it, and then he can get more damage. He can escape the corner with air DP, and even in neutral jump, if he does neutral jump, he can still do an air DP and escape the corner. You know, incredible damage, incredible corner carry, as I've mentioned before. You know, he has buttons that are plus on block, and his moves, when he does his normals, they move him forward when attacking, so that's really good. It makes his reach a lot better than than you would think that they are. Like the buttons, they feel like they reach further than that you would think they do. So for that reason, Luke is definitely, you know, S tier. He's definitely one of the best characters in this game. Cammy, never-ending pressure. Dive kick is so difficult to deal with in this game. You know, unlike in Street Fighter 5, the last, you know, seasons, dive kick was not that strong. It was good, but it was not that strong. I feel like here dive kick is really strong for Cammy. It's almost impossible to anti-air when Tiger Knee. If somebody does it like instantly with a Tiger Knee motion, it is so difficult to, like, you know, almost impossible to like anti-air this move. It has great recovery also. EX spinning knuckle is just a screw neutral tool. Like if she just doesn't want to play neutral, she'll just do EX spinning knuckle, and then she's in front of your face. You know, all versions are safe on block. You know, and I believe the EX1 is also like plus on block, so that's insane. Hooligan is incredible here. Hooligan, the move where she just spins in the air, is incredible. She can do command grab from there, she can do a kick, she can do dive kick, she can do a low attack. It's incredible. Alright, she gets also, like, you know, to side switch sometimes using Hooligan. It's insane, bro. Crazy walk speed. The walk speed of Cammy is the scariest thing about this character. It makes grabs and shimmies so threatening versus Cammy. It feels like I feel like I'm scared of getting grabbed versus Cammy more than scared of getting grabbed versus Zangief. Like it's that crazy. The walk speed is insane. Amazing poking tools with standing heavy kick and with crouching medium kick also. Crouching medium kick is also, like, you know, drive rush cancelable. So with the walk speed, it makes it really good. EX DP side switches. So if you have Cammy in the corner and she just wakes up DP, then now you're in the corner, and that's very strong. She also gets the best level 3 in the game. Hits you from anywhere in the screen, full screen length. Alright, it's basically like a bullet, and it can counter, like, you know, fireballs. It can whiff punish stuff. It's insane. It's really insane. And it feels like Cammy, she gets okay all the time. Every time you get hit with Cammy, she gets okay. Like it's kind of crazy, like that way that she continues her pressure. So for that reason, we're gonna definitely put Cammy in S tier. Guile, complete control in the match. You know, it feels like Guile does not struggle in any particular situation in a match. Sonic Boom is so good. It recovers so fast. You cannot DI it, you know, on reaction or anything like that. And, you know, you can't jump it on reaction. It's insane how the Sonic Boom recovers in this game. Buttons, his buttons also, they have crazy recovery also. It's insane. He can pressure you with the Sonic Booms or with his buttons if he wants, his normals. It's insane. Can make you feel like he's the best character in the game, to be honest. Sometimes it can definitely do that, especially if your character has like bad fireballs or no fireballs at all. So I feel like level 2 is kind of not that good. Level 2 is not that good, but level 1, level 3 are amazing. He doesn't like he can just, like, you know, win the full match by just, like, you know, zoning you out and stuff. I feel like, you know, you can play fireball game with him. You know, unlike with JP or something like that, you can play the fireball game with Guile, but you just have to, like, you know, keep a lookout for his EX flash kick or his EX Sonic Boom. However, you know, character is really strong. and he is definitely going to be S tier. Juri, insane pressure, plus on block for days. All right, she gets stock so easily. It feels like she never doesn't have stock. She always has stock. All right. Her drive rush is the best drive rush in this game. I know it's not the fastest. DJ has the fastest drive rush, but Juri's drive rush with the space that she covers and the speed that it has, it is the best drive rush in the game. It is so degenerate. It is so hard to to deal with, and especially with her amazing crouching medium kick and her standing heavy kick, it makes her drive rush incredibly strong. Plus frames also, she has buttons that are plus on block, and she struggles a little bit versus fireballs, but it's not, I don't feel like she struggles that much, because once she's in front of your face, then you have to you have to respect her, you have to play her game. So however, just because she struggles a little bit versus fireballs, she's not considered to be the best character in the game. But still, she has amazing walk speed and everything. She has a lot of stuff going on for her. So for that reason, we are gonna put Juri in S tier. JP, he has control most of the game, all the time in the game. JP controls it very well. JP forces you to play his game, and that is one of the main reasons why JP is so strong. No matter which character you pick in this game, if you play against JP, you have to play by JP's rules. You have to try and counter JP. All right, you never feel comfortable in this matchup at all. Not in neutral, not in defending, not attacking. You're never comfortable versus JP. His counter is incredible, making you think twice before throwing him on his wake up, or you have to choose the fastest recovering buttons to not get hit by his counter on his wake up. So every time you throw him down, it's like a mini game. You have to now guess what he's gonna do, and you have to choose well what you're gonna do versus his wake up, so then you don't get hit with the counter. So if you grab and he wakes up with counter, you can eat 50% of damage. All right, because he can punish you so easily. So it's kind of crazy. Fireball game is absolutely insane. His fireball game is crazy. Can escape the corner with rift teleport when he opens that rift in the on the screen, at the top of the screen. Then he can escape the corner from that. All of his supers, they hit full screen. Level 2 is very hard to deal with. Okay, especially in burnout, it feels like it's GG's, you can't do anything to it. Can get very easy comebacks if you're in burnout. Sometimes JP is about to die, and then I go on burnout, I have almost full health, and then I lose just because of the chip damage that you get from his fireballs. He has a fake fireball that he can, if you try to parry everything, he has a fake fireball where he can just drive rush and grab you. That is also very strong. Full screen command grab, come on, look at this, the list just keeps on going. He has insane damage, guys, that can do so much damage. It's crazy. Even from this, he has full screen, hit confirms for level 3. If he hits it with a fireball, he can hit confirm it with a level 3. It's insane, full screen length. Heavy punch is also very difficult to whiff punish. That heavy punch that he does with his stick, that one is actually very difficult to whiff punish. You have to be right in front of his face to whiff punish that. So yeah, JP is insane, is busted, and he's definitely going to be on S tier. ChunLi, great buttons and rewards footsies a lot. She has a great fireball, by the way. ChunLi has one of the best fireballs. The slow one is really good, especially if you walk behind it or do DR or drive rush behind it. It's definitely a problem. It's a way for her to skip neutral. She can play neutral very well, and if she wants to skip neutral, she can definitely do that. All of her supers are great. She can connect her supers from anywhere in the screen. Not anywhere in the screen, but mid screen or corner or anywhere. She doesn't struggle connecting her supers from anywhere. That's what I meant. So basically, ChunLi is really good in terms of playing the neutral game, playing the footsies. There's that move where she just she flips. I don't remember what it's called. And she just goes through fireballs and stuff. That move is actually very good, very good, especially the EX1. But I believe all of them are DI vulnerable. Maybe EX1 is not. So that's that's something that she has to be careful about. But not everybody knows this. I've noticed. She struggles also with anti-airs. Her anti-air options are not that great, but her walk speed is really good. So sometimes if she tries to like anti-air, instead of like anti-airing, she would just like walk underneath you, and then she would get a punish counter when she presses a button, because your jumping attack would whiff, and she gets a punish counter out of that. So the walk speed kind of helps her in her anti-airs sometimes, but it's kind of difficult to deal with jumping attacks with Chun-Li. So for that reason, we are definitely going to put her in A tier. Blanka, Blanka can be played randomly and can be played cleanly also at the same time. Both ways can win you matches, if you play cleanly or randomly, or you can mix it up. You can mix it up, both of them, and you'll still be doing very well in this game. Blanka is actually amazing in this game. He has amazing normals. The normals are just, his buttons are very difficult to deal with. One of the best level 2s in the game, hands down, one of the best, if not the best one. All right. Can combo from every super. It can combo like he can get combos, he can get his supers to connect from every combo very easily. Level 1, level 2, level 3, all of them they can combo to them. It's so easy, like mid-screen, corner, whatever. He has mix-ups with doll. He has setups where he can just like wake up with level 1, and you can't really punish him if the doll is in the screen. It's insane. All right, Air Blanka ball is like a problem, where he just jumps back and then does Air Blanka ball in the air. Is so good. It just makes him like escape a lot of like scenarios in the game, makes it difficult to like put him in just one place. EX1 is also plus. The EX Air Blanka is also plus on block. So it's already very difficult to like whiff punish it if he whiffs it, and if you block it, then it's his turn. You have to like respect him. So it's very difficult to punish also the ground Blanka ball. It's the one that comes horizontally, right? It's very difficult to like punish that. And he has a command grab on top of all of this, and he has great damage from anti-airs. Like every time you jump on Blanka, you get anti-air, he gets a lot of damage, and then he can convert it to like level 3, level 1, whatever he wants. It makes like people who have to rely on DPs just feel feel ridiculous, because you have to like do a DP, and then he just does one, and you get like half, or not even half of the damage that Blanka gets from like doing a normal anti-air with a normal that connects to a combo. So his anti-air is really good, does incredible damage. So for that reason, we're gonna put Blanka in A tier. DJ has amazing fireballs, the sauciest character in this game. I feel like I love DJ's style in this game. He has amazing fireballs. He has incredible fake fireball. The fake fireball recovers so fast, so it works really well. He has great damage. DJ's damage is insane, man. Great corner carry also. He can do great corner carry. Great control over the match. Most of the time he's in control of the match. He has amazing buttons, but these buttons, not all of them are drive rush cancelable, so that is one of his drawbacks. Great anti-air tools also. Crouching medium kick is safe on block and causes knockdown. This is one of the things that people in the beginning thought that it's bad about DJ, his crouching medium kick, but I think it is one of the good things about this character. It's really nice, and you get hit with it a lot of times when you're not expecting it. Level 2 does a lot of damage if you can get the rhythm right, but I feel like a lot of people right now, they already know how to do it correctly. Level 1 kind of sucks, because if he's like in burnout and he's in the corner, he can't really do anything if he has only level 1. He cannot like stop a DI or something like that. So if you do like a heavy punch then DI, he can't really do level 1 and interrupt in between, right? Or he cannot. It's not a reversal. He can't like wake up and do level 1. No, it will not work. So he has to rely on level 2 if he wants to be. He has to have like if he wants the reversal while he's in burnout, he needs to rely on level 2 or level 3. So yeah, for those reasons, the buttons not being drive cancelable, not all of them. So for that reason, I'm not putting DJ on S tier. I'm putting him as the best character in A tier. Dalton has nice mix-ups, very long range. Of course, we all know the Dalton normals. He can be difficult to deal with. It can be difficult to also get in versus him. Like it's very difficult to skip neutral and get in and get that damage versus Dalton. He can sometimes he seems like he's free. Sometimes he feels like he's unbelievable to play against. Like it's difficult, very difficult to play against. Sometimes it feels like that. So it's kind of a little bit inconsistent. That's what I feel about Dalton in this game. He's a zoner but can be offensive. He's vulnerable to drive impact a lot of the times. He can be with punished sometimes, and it can lead to his death. Like if he does that heavy punch, that forward heavy punch that go like both of the punches that go all the way to the end of the screen, if that is with punished, you can use Rivers and then get in front of his face and then kill him from there. So it's kind of dangerous. Also, I feel like when he floats in the screen, it is actually very dangerous this time. If you're like somewhat next to him or somewhat close to him and he floats in the screen, it is kind of dangerous. So unlike Street Fighter 5, it was still dangerous there, but here it's more dangerous because you do get juggle combo off of that very easily. So for that reason, we're gonna put Dalton over here. Marissa, amazing medium punch, amazing special moves. I believe her special moves are like incredible. Superman punch goes through fireballs, safe on block. If you get a punish counter from Superman punch, it takes you to the end of the screen. It takes so much drive meter off of you. Charge Gladius is really good and can change. You can also change the timings. Like you can change the timings of the Gladius. You don't even need to charge it. Even if you don't charge it, it's hard to punish. Some of the moves are not. A lot of her moves are not punishable. Cannot DI Marissa whatsoever. You cannot DI her. Not when she has meter, not when she's in burnout. You just should not drive impact her at all. She has the best damage in the game. Definitely best damage in the game. Insane what she can do. She has combos that cross 8,000 points, bro. 8,000 damage points. It's insane. Level 3 puts you in the corner wherever you are. So if you have Marissa in the corner and she wakes up level 3, you're now in the corner, in the other corner, and she can start her pressure. So yeah, it's insane. She has many safe jump setups. So if she hits you once, she can it becomes like a snowball effect. She gets to get the party started, she can just continue her pressure and then do more damage, do more combos to you off of just one combo. She has a great high damaging command grab. It's insane. She struggles a little bit in terms of anti-airs. That crouching heavy punch is not that great. It is good, but it's not that great because it loses a lot to cross ups and all that. But she still has access to perfect parry and stuff. So yeah, and sometimes she struggles defensively. Like if you choose the right tools versus her, because a lot of these Marissa players, they wake up with her counter, the one where she does this. That one it's vulnerable to low attacks. It's vulnerable to grabs. So if you choose the right tools versus her on her wake up or something, she can feel like she struggles defensively, and for that reason we are gonna put Marissa over here. E Honda, Doskoi, Soma Smash. Doskoi and Soma Smash are really strong. Okay, headbutt gives a lot of people a lot of issues. We've seen that clip, of Punk versus E Honda, where he couldn't DP his Soma Smash. It's kind of sometimes almost impossible to DP that move, so you have to find another solution for it. It does a lot. Doskoi does a lot of drive meter chip. If you block Doskoi, if you block the headbutt, you get a lot of drive meter chip. He has EX reversal, but it is grab vulnerable for sure. Yes, but it's still kind of good. Has great damage from a lot of his stuff, and his supers are really good. His super level 1, I believe it's also a true reversal, and he has a great command grab. So yeah, the Honda is really strong. But I feel if you're able to stop Doskoi, and you're able to which is the headbutt, and you're able to stop Soma Smash with perfect parries, if you know the timings, if you can do it consistently, you kind of shut down E Honda. You kind of stop whatever he wants to do. So For that reason, I don't feel like he's that strong. But if you cannot deal with Doskoi and Sumo Smash, then yeah, he becomes a real problem. So for that reason, we're gonna put E Honda over here. Manon struggles to get her medals. Yes, we all know that. But you know, it's very scary when she gets level 4, and she's deadly when she reaches level 5. She struggles against fireballs for sure, and has to rely on like risky moves to get in, like, you know, her slide or something like that. I feel like you should never jump versus Manon because her anti-air is very good, and once you get anti-aired, you're left right in front of her face, and I believe she's plus after that, so then she can continue with like her pressure with, like, you know, a command grab or like a block string, or like mix it up. So it's so dangerous to like jump in and get anti-aired by Manon. All of her supers are good. I feel like all of Manon's supers are good. Level 1 is a true reversal, level 3 is a command grab, and level 2, for some reason, it hits the end of the screen vertically. I had to learn that the hard way. So you can't really bait super with a jump. So sometimes if she has like level 3 and level 2, and you know she's gonna wake up super, it's kind of a mix-up, because if you block it, all right, she can wake up with level 3, and it's a command grab, you eat it. But if you vertical jump, if you neutral jump, she can wake up with level 2, and then she will still hit you, you know. So you have to also guess in that regard. So yeah, so I feel like Manon, once she gets level 5, it's almost GG's for you. Like, you know, one command grab does so much damage, almost 4,000 damage points. It's insane. So, but yeah, she struggles to get her party going, but you know, still she has some stuff going on for her. So for that reason, we're gonna put Manon over here. Kimberly has amazing corner pressure. I feel like that's where Kimberly shines, right? Her level 3 gives her a permanent buff. Crouching mini kick is plus on block, +1, I believe, which is insane. I don't think any other character has a crouching mini kick that's plus on block. I don't think so. Has gimmicks, but they can be stopped. You know, not all the gimmicks are true. You know, you can't check them, you can't stop them sometimes. Has a command grab, but does not have a true reversal, like until level 3. Until she has level 3, she does not have a true actual reversal. They removed that from the beta, which made her really good. So after that nerf, I feel like Kimberly has dropped in the tier list, but nonetheless, she has amazing corner pressure, as I mentioned. Great walk speed. Her standing medium kick is amazing. It has amazing range, and on top of that, it's drive rush cancelable. So it's great for like with punishing and to just start your pressure. And on top of this, she has a fake jump to punish and bait DPs. So if you always like go for the DP, to punish like jumpings, you can just like do the fake jump, and then you're the one getting punished. So yeah, for this reason, we're gonna put Kimberly over here. Lily struggles at the beginning of the match. I feel like Lily can play like a full set, and she can never get her what she wants to do or the party going. She needs to get the stock. Okay, she needs to get the stock to actually play well. So sometimes she might play like a full game and never get like a proper stock, and never get the chance to, like, you know, to get the party going, right? She wants to get in front of your face, and if you just keep her out, then she just struggles a lot. She struggles against fireballs, but as I said, once she gets in, it's a problem. So you have to like spam those fireballs, not spam, but like, you know, do a lot of fireballs in her face, so then she doesn't get the stock. Because if you hit her while she's in the animation of the stock, you know, she doesn't get it. Her moves are DI vulnerable also. A lot of her moves are DI vulnerable, driving back vulnerable, and you have to make sure she doesn't get a stock, as I mentioned. And has no reversal except for super. So yeah, I feel like really struggles, and she's definitely the worst character in this game. Rashid, great mix-ups, great drive rush. You know, I feel like that's what Rashid is right now. Rashid, you know, he's fast, he can mix you up, he can confuse you. I feel like he struggles with his normals. I feel like his normals are stubby, they're not that great. He has Mixer, the special move where he just like spins in front of your face. That is also safe on block. You know, I think it's -3 on block. So sometimes when you block that one, you want to like you want to take your turn, you get hit with an EXTP. That's, you know, a lot of Rashid players, they do this. Can set up charged fireball and get great buffs off of it. It can make even like Eagle Spike also safe on block, and if you get hit with a punish counter, you know, he can continue the combo and get like amazing damage of it. So the charged fireball is really good, but it can be, you know, punished from like full screen. It can be punished if you have the reactions for that. Difficult to anti-air Rashid if he's jumping around, you know, in the screen. It's kind of difficult to like anti-air him. His level 2 is arguably the best in the game. Level 2 is the best level 2 in the game, maybe second or first. All right, it's amazing. That tornado, it is so good. Even after they fixed the bug and they nerfed it, it is still amazing. It's such a good tool to use. His level 1 side switches, so if he wakes up with level 1 in the corner, now you're in the corner. His optimal combos are difficult. Like his combos, like to be very optimal with with Rashid, it is very difficult. Like you have to have like amazing execution in order to actually maximize the damage that you get from Rashid. It requires skill, to be honest. Sometimes, like to be like very good with Rashid, you require some skill. But once you figure him out, it's okay. His anti-air is inconsistent. That is one of his main problems. And you know, his mix-ups can be stopped sometimes, depending on which mix-up, of course, but it can be stopped sometimes. So for that reason, we are gonna put Rashid at the end of A tier. The last two characters, Ken. Amazing corner carry. Let's just talk about Ken. Ken is a real problem. Ken is a massive problem in this game. He has amazing corner carry. He can take you coast to coast. Like, you know, if he hits you he's in the corner, if he hits you, he can take you to the other corner. It's absolutely insane. Incredible damage. Drive rush is amazing. His drive rush was really good. The speed, the distance that he crosses, you know, with drive rush is absolutely really good. You can just be carried, you know, through master rank, you know, by just doing like, you know, drive rush, heavy punch. It's really good. EX Hadouken into drive rush is also amazing. It's just a way for him to like skip neutral. You know, level 1 side switches also. So, you know, if he's in the corner and he wakes up at level 1 and it hits you, now you're in the corner, you know, it's really good. I know he doesn't even need to use level 1 to side switch. He has other options to side switch with Dragon Slash, and you know, I believe it's called Dragon Lash, right? So yeah, so it's side switches also very well. He also, Dragon Lash is like plus on block. It's another problem, you know. ChunLi is difficult to deal with. All of the new moves that they gave Ken are actually really amazing. ChunLi also mixes you up very well. He has EX Tatsu to escape the corner. It works really well also. It can be sometimes also difficult to like anti-air if he does it in neutral. Crouching medium kick is 7 frames. He has incredible, you know, combos from like heavy punch, punish counter. So if he does like heavy punch and he gets a punish counter, he can combo it to crouching medium kick. It is really good. And on top of that, his crouching light punch, you know, on counter hit connects with crouching medium kick, which is really great for like defensive options. Just think about it, you know, if he gets like any 4-frame counter hit, he can immediately just connect with crouching medium kick, and that button reaches, you know, like so far. So he will always get a combo off of that. It's really good. Doesn't even need to stand to do that combo. Standing heavy kick is also only -5 on block, and he has a big reward if he lands it on punish counter, so it's great for with punishes. If Ken takes you to the corner, it is mostly GG's. It's mostly like, you know, it's game over. And for that reason alone, it makes like every matchup that Ken has, it makes it in his favor. Like he can struggle in neutral or something. If he struggles in neutral, once he hits you once, you know, once he just hits you like one time, and then he takes you to the corner, and then now you're the one who's struggling. All right. So for that reason, he can just turn the tides whenever he wants, and with one hit, it's gone. You're gone. Every hit, you know, it just takes you to the corner, as I mentioned. Jumping heavy punch also is really amazing. Jumping heavy punch has amazing range. He has a great target combo. His standing medium punch is 5 frames startup. It's insane, and can meet you overheads also. Like if he gets you in the corner, he can meet the overheads and then get a great conversion off of it. So it's really good. I feel like Ken rewards the fundamentals the most. If you have good fundamentals, I feel like Ken definitely rewards them the most. He has everything: amazing defense, amazing neutral, and best corner carry in the game, and best corner pressure in the game. That is why we are putting Ken as the best character in the game. S tier for sure. Now we're gonna come to our boy, the last character, Ryu. So Ryu has, let's get the good stuff out of the way first. Ryu has amazing damage. He has really good damage, even though you don't get that damage all the time. Like it's not like, you know, you can get great damage in every situation. No, that's not the case. You have to spend meter. All right. Even sometimes in neutral, if you spend meter, you're still not good compared to other characters like Luke and Ken and all that. Crouching medium kick is really good. Okay, it's drive rush cancelable, and it's his main tool. Heavy punch is also good. His standing heavy punch is also good, but it can be better. It can be like Ken. It cannot connect to crouching medium kick like Ken on punish counter. His crouch light punch does not connect with crouching medium kick, you know, on counter hit like what Ken does. So he has some stuff that he's lacking for sure. Light fireball is not bad, but I feel like other fireballs are not great. I feel like other fireballs are just much worse, especially since fireballs in this game are DI vulnerable, and the recovery of the other fireballs are also like very high, unless we're talking about EX ones, right? Denjin, you know my story with Denjin. I don't like this system right now, because you lose Denjin very easily. Like it's very hard to get Denjin charged, but you lose it very easily. If you can get it and keep it for a combo and actually get a hit with Denjin in a combo, it is really good. It is really good. But you know, if you get Denjin, you actually, you know, struggle in the fireball game, because now you have to use the Denjin fireball, which is not ideal in every situation. You can't bait stuff with a fake fireball like light Hashogeki. You can't really do that if you have Denjin. So it has its own drawbacks, and major drawbacks. It's risky to get Denjin charge in neutral. It is difficult, it's not easy, and if you want to get it, you have to sacrifice Oki. Instead of like going for, like, you know, a combo and continuing your like after you hit a combo, after you do Tatsu, instead of like, you know, doing Tatsu, you can do like, you know, donkey kick and then get a charge, but you are far away from your opponent, so you give up Oki to get the dungeon charge, and it's not a good decision at all. Always take the Oki. Even Daigo said that. I feel like Ryu also has difficulty in converting his level 1 and level 2 mid-screen, or also in the corner. He does have difficulty converting those. Like in a combo, it's very difficult to like get level 1 to connect and level 2 to connect. A lot of the times I'm just using level 3. A lot of the times I'm using level 3, unless it's accidental or something like that. It's difficult to get in with Ryu. Definitely he struggles. He needs the meter to just get in, especially when a lot of characters in this game, they have a lot of gimmicks to just get in and skip neutral. Ryu does not have that. He does not have that. You know, he's way too honest. He's way too honest in a game like this. It just doesn't work. Like a lot of people have crazy drive rushes, crazy moves and stuff, crazy pressure, but Ryu is left there trying to play fundamentals and stuff. It's not great. It's not good, which is why Ryu struggles a lot, and we are going to put him as the best character, but in C tier. All right. There you go, guys. This is my tier list. I know by this tier list I'm probably gonna, like, you know, piss some of you off. A lot of you guys probably are not agreeing with me. So yeah, so with that said, thank you guys for watching the video. I will see you guys next time. Take care.